out wide a bit.
Well, you can't. It's been proven this season. He's obviously one of those signings that almost felt like United were changing.
Top player, and I know we use that word a lot in punditry and Ten Hag. I think it was difficult for him, and he looked exposed. He looked a little.
Quarter-final of.
That is the challenge. You've got to get Archie Gray and Dragusin have got to have a really big game
Against Manchester United, and of the 4 quarter-finals, the numbers up there, and then just realising they've just left the 2 centre-halves back. And first of all, Rob Hawthorne.
Well, these two teams...
And there's Rasmus Højlund, who's quite clearly become Ruben Amorim's number 1.
And that's why I don't think anyone that's tuning in this is not going to be a 0-0. There's going to be plenty of goals.
Gary.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at both centre-forwards. Both goals.
You were looking at the team and you were thinking, that almost looks like his team. I think it was...
Well, keep your eyes on this. There's Bissouma, turning from a one-match... And he will be for some time. Mazraoui into Spence on the overlapping runs. Bruno Fernandes with a little header forward into Rasmus. Bruno's driven long, Lindelof and Yoro. Oh, that was a good ball. It's Shane Kulusevski didn't quite... For Manchester United, now Ugarte. Bruno with the little flick. Great ball, that's what he's capable of. Pedro, to keep an eye on that. Corner kick is swung in dangerously to the corner, wasn't it?
It certainly was, and Forster didn't really do particularly well. Then Spurs are in trouble. That's exactly what Eriksen and...
It's Bruno Fernandes. That's a great ball into Højlund, who runs into...
back. If his touch is into the space a little bit more, and then he seemed to not quite good enough, and Dagoshin got back at him.
Bruno Fernandes, that's a good ball right across the face. Son Heung-min bending, but...
At their best, when they're energetic, and that starts the attack for Spurs.
Well off target, he thinks that... And then Manchester United give the ball away. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Porro did have a go, it's a decent go as well.
The ball. It doesn't matter whether you've got VAR or not, Solanke...
Lead.
It's not good goalkeeping, but it's a good finish.
Dominic Solanke back first in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Precisely into Bruno Fernandes, and Højlund can't get onto it.
But at Bournemouth, he started to play well, and that's why he got the move to Spurs. And Kulusevski's coming in very narrowly for Spurs.
Anthony. Long ball downfield, decent one as well. Bruno Fernandes is tussling, funneling it into Bruno Fernandes. Darlow, Eriksen!
He's played well so far, Eriksen. There's the overlapping run, good cutback.
Of the derby for Manchester United at the weekend is amongst the subs. Fernandes. Sarr is with him and he's caught by Sarr.
Sarr's got the energy and the pace to get there.
Tottenham midfielder here. Eriksen goes for goal and is over the top.
In general play,
picked off by Spence. Was he
earlier on? Just catches in there.
Mazraoui will get a yellow card here.
Mazraoui had...
Yeah, Son plays it in field. Kulusevski on the turn.
He's here. Martinez gets too tight. I expect him
midfield position, but his pass went astray. Now there might be a little gap at right back. Pedro Porro in front of him. Pressure at the moment because of it. Darlow. Bruno Fernandes in support. Eriksen left it cleverly and...
I would have anticipated the man.
Maddison into what is a good run by Porro. And Kulusevski... He's chopped back nicely onto his right boot.
It's it now. Could he have got the shot across the goalkeeper? Probably not. And another chance.
Scrambled behind. In goes the Son corner. It's flicked well. And here is Son Heung-min, and that's a decent block. Bruno Fernandes. Very... A header from Pedro Porro to Rasmus Højlund.
Area.
Here's Son. Oh, it's a lovely ball by Son, what a shame. And Son, well, you can see what he was... Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen sneaking around. Sandro Martinez had made a run. Bruno Fernandes instead looking for the...
Back Dello stays high and wide. Mazraoui is the player that comes in field, and Anthony...
On that, actually, it was a good little move. Nod it back into a dangerous area. Spence losing out to Lisandro Martinez. Well, they obviously know that it's no good.
But he wants more from his centre-forward, I would say. He wants more from Anthony.
Under it so that Darlow can pick it up. He finds Eriksen. Block half-time. And it is Tottenham Hotspur who... Mazraoui. Famously said that he always wins a trophy in his second drive, just flicking the post on its way in from... To go again. And Tottenham get the second. Comes Son. Nicely done. Whipped in just behind Solanke.
Run. It's a good one as well by Maddison. He just fires it into a good area. Not a great...
In by Kulusevski for two.
To read where the ball was going to go, but he just sticks out a left boot on it, and he...
And Manchester United suddenly... Their tails are up.
Martinez.
He will know. Martinez and Amorim will know. Score a goal is presumably better. Basuma to Spence and then poked out of play. Son Heung-min. Mazraoui in front of him. Spence just...
On the 19th.
Kulusevski, a little Rabona. Lisandro Martinez has a bit of an issue here. Solanke cuts inside.
Doesn't get tight enough. Solanke goes inside that one, goes inside Evans. But this is a little bit too easy. Through the leg.
Manchester United are in danger here. Kulusevski romping through.
Martinez.
The season. In goes that corner. So that's a pull, but that's gone over the top of Lisandro Martinez. Darlow's cross into the penalty area. Zirkzee! That's
Save. It's also a very good header because he's got to put the power in it. Zirkzee.
Up in. It might.
Oh, here's a problem. Here's a problem.
There's a big problem. Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee.
Forster. It's a really poor pass. And from that moment on, they were always going to be...
That's a...
He's got to go longer.
Now we're wondering whether they can't push back. Darlow. Next 10 minutes are important. Zirkzee for Manchester United, the goal scorer, hit the ref save. Here's Zirkzee. Ooh, that's a nice little corner kick routine. Confident it was going wide. He was right, but not by much. So shot. Fraser Forster. Chelsea and ultimately lost an absolute thriller 4-3.
Do they stay on there?
I think they must be. Forster! Oh no!
Now it is game on.
Diallo is...
Forster takes too long, too big a back.
They have Fernandes threading it through. Mazraoui and still...
Pass is a good one as well from Bruno Fernandes. Chops it back onto his left foot.
Stretching Amad Diallo. Mazraoui on the overlap. Over the top from Mamal. Here's Amad Diallo. And he would have imagined saying 15 minutes ago.
Good play.
Manchester United. Darlow's ball in. Dragusin with a head. Son with the corner kick. Oh, it's going to wound with the yellow card for the man.
Keeping. Is there a touch on his arm?
Son with the corner kick. Oh, it's going to wound with the yellow card for the man.
Keeping. Is there a touch on his arm?